Previously on Trails for Daybreak, the party discovered that Zect Arms unleashed several boss monsters armed with shard technology into the underground ruins. At the Bracer Guild, Van realized Elaine was trying to expose her father for financing Almada. And at the Quincy office, Melchior nearly killed Edmund Alclaird, but the party arrived in time to drive him off. Alright, I think I have everything I need now. Let's go with Vashtar. Okay, you can choose to go to Vashtar Palace. The main story events, all unfinished quests and unseen sub-events will disappear. November 22nd, 2:45 p.m. It's almost time for the final round to begin, but there's still nowhere to be seen. Sounds like Agnes is done with whatever she was working on, so I'm sure they'll be here before long. Our collaborators are ready to go so long as they arrive in time. There's no need to worry. I'm still very curious about what she's playing, though. Seems like it involved a heck of a lot of prep work around the city.
No way.
Wait, does this count as a rules violation? Or is this another loophole?
You've really gone and done it this time, you filthy spriggan trash!
Oh yeah, it's definitely some kind of weird loophole. Otherwise he wouldn't be so mad.
Isn't that the airship we saw in Tharbad?
That belongs to the princely family of Elsheim. I think it might be carrying all of the city's children on board.
Oh, good. That means the orphanage kids are safe.
I'm so glad everything went according to plan.
Is it enough plausible deniability to fool the system, though?
Wait, does that mean...
That was what you were up to?
That's right. Officially, it's a sightseeing flight to foster relations with the Central East and to commemorate the ending of the film festival. We spread awareness of it through the Orbital Network and with word of mouth, and said that all children of the city were invited.
We put the connections Dingo left behind to good use. Last night, we reached out to the Crown Prince and asked if we could use the Principality transport vessel.
I fully expected him to inquire about why we needed it, but no. He just rushed on over in that airship without a second thought. He is quite the character. I wouldn't be surprised if he was taking inspiration from a certain musician I know.
They're gonna fly around the city for the next couple of hours. Then they'll return to Oracion. That's one less thing we have to worry about as we head into the final battle.
I'm genuinely speechless.
Ah, an impressive feat to be sure.
Indeed. Even if the worst-case scenario should happen, the children will be out of harm's reach.
That's true, but you shouldn't say it.
This was a brilliant scheme. You should be proud of yourself, Agnes.
Not at all. Admittedly, this was just a self-satisfied gesture that might well have no meaning at all. But I just happened to remember what Dingo once said to Van.
Think about what you can do and what you want to do. You'll find a clue on how to move forward in the gap between the two.
Very well. Make the most of your connections while you're away. The CID is at your beck and call. There are many truths that lie dormant in the gap between ideals and reality. You would do well to seek them out.
I also recalled the words of my dad, and it just spurred me to action, I suppose. After I thought up the idea, I spoke to Marielle and Renne, and we all decided to go ahead with it. By the way, I heard about what happened with Elaine through the guild. I'm so sorry I couldn't be there at such an important time.
Why the hell are you saying sorry? You just earned us a huge win. You even factored in the Crown Prince's debt to us and turned him into a chess piece for your master plan. You've gotten pretty damn sneaky. We better watch out, or we're all gonna be your puppets before long.
I don't think that will be happening anytime soon.
It's almost like you're utterly incapable of offering a genuine compliment.
I'm gonna have to start pulling my weight more.
Sounds like our allies are on their way. Let's go, guys. It's time to finish this.
Right.
Let's do this!
May Adios be with you all.
Do whatever must be done to ensure that Agnes's precautions will be for naught.
November 22nd, 3 p.m.
Keycard confirmed. Team Arkride Solutions can now enter the final zone.
Vashtar Palace.
So this is the interior of Vashtar Palace.
It must have been a sight to behold, before the monarch was overthrown a century ago.
Almost time for our final battle.
Indeed, though I am unsure of what to expect from the remaining Armada members.
I'll tell you what we can expect. They'll come at us, and we'll beat their asses to a bloody pulp.
And we'll stop them from detonating the bomb.
Sounds like a plan. Let's get this party started!
Time to put the pedal to the metal and go after them. Full speed ahead!
Judith!
Got ya! Catcher, your turn!
Activating skill.
Knight's Crown. Print stat down, that's ominous.
This old palace is enormous.
Even with all the decay, this place still has a certain grandeur to it.
It's too grand a stage for this shitty-ass game, that's for sure.
Doesn't seem anywhere near as ominous as some of the previous castle-based dungeons, though. Like the Infernal Castle.
Finally! You sure took your sweet-ass time.
Arioch. I guess I should have expected to find him here. I assume we must defeat you first before we can get to Dantes.
You got that right, pretty lady. We couldn't really go at it in the labyrinth, but there's nothing stopping us from fighting to the death now. This place ain't got any of the resplendence it had when I came here in the bygone days. But this decrepit old ruin makes for a kick-ass backdrop for our fight. Don't you think?
Wait. What do you mean by when I came here in the bygone days? I know the answer to that. There was a report on him from the East 8 years ago, one that I had trouble believing at first. You were born in a different era, weren't you? Oh, did I never mention that? Whoops. I was born a long time ago, before your grandparents were in diapers, in fact. Back in my day, the Holy Iskan Empire still stood firm. So, like Lian, huh? What? Or like Aryan Road. The Holy Iskan Empire, you mean the one that ruled over the entire eastern side of the continent? As I recall, it fell about 130 years ago. So he's over 130 years old. How is that possible? Probably because of the artifacts, I'm guessing the halberd and armor are what's keeping you alive, yeah? Uh-huh, they're called the Fangs of Rahu, and they've been passed down my old tribe for generations. My people were from the west, and we all served the Iskan Emperor. I once visited the Iskan Empire while escorting a goodwill ambassador. Then the Empire fell shortly after I returned home from that trip. Most of my tribe died with it. Except me, of course. Thanks to these Sphinx, I'm still alive and kicking. After that, I spent my days wandering the desolate wastelands of the east. Bandits and Jaegers made a have a picking fights with me, and they'd murder them all to quench the Fang's unquenchable thirst. That was the life I lived for over a century, but all came to an abrupt end when the church set their sights on me. They branded me a heretic and hunted me like a dog, and one day, while I was busy fighting off some of them, a group of assassins came to help me out. They only just started up at that point, and they were sniffing around for new hires. They offered me a place among them. And who was I to say no? I spent 100 years in the wastelands, being an overseer sounded like the sweetest deal in the world to me. Eventually, the Emperor kicked the bucket, which prompted Melchior to find us a sponsor. And well, you know the rest of the story from there. So the artifacts cursed you with eternal life. You were part of the Rahu tribe, one of the 9 people of the Navagraha. So you're the invisible Tempest, the walking monstrosity who mercilessly slaughters his victims and leaves no witnesses to tell a tale. Even I had no idea that such an infamous heretic was leading one of the gardens. You seem way more into working with Almada than the chick with the angel did. Don't think you're enjoying it as much as Melchior, but it's easy to tell you're getting a real kick out of this. Of course I am. When I'm working with these guys, I just feel so alive. But all good things gotta come to an end at some point, and this carnival's about to reach its climax.
Alright, enough talk. I can't wait a minute longer, so let's get this show on the road. I ain't gotta play the rules enforcer anymore. I'm finally free to go all out.
Be on your guard, everyone. He's unleashing the artifact's full power.
Talk about disappointing.
Come again?
I had my expectations raised when you said you wanted me specifically to take part in this carnival. And those expectations were thoroughly dashed. Is this really the best entertainment you can offer?
Judith!
I love a woman with spunk. You and I got some things in common. We're both thrill seekers. You find yours from acting and thieving. I get mine from chopping heads off bodies. Also, like you, I'm hard to please. Do you really think you can quench my ravenous thirst for a good fight?
Yes, I do. I'm gonna put on one hell of a show just for you. You should feel lucky. I'm gonna give you my undivided attention, because I won't let a potential fan live a cursed and meaningless existence.
Now you're pitying him, huh?
Consider this my calling card. From the Phantom Thief Grimcat to Arioch the Eradicator. I'm gonna bring you to your knees, and I'll steal your empty heart right before you.
Hell yeah.
You tell him, sister! What an adorable little proclamation!
You'll steal my heart? That's the funniest shit I've heard all week! If you think you can fill the bottomless void deep within me, then you're welcome to try!
Time for you to focus!
About time I showed what my fangs of Rahu are really capable of.
Okay, take Grendel. That is not good.
Lapless code. Activate! On yes!
Now's your chance to boost!
There!
It's go time! Zypha, activate!
Alright, fangs of Rahu. Let's get one! Oblivion Beast!
Heal me, please.
Restrained. Shadow Fire! Keep going!
It's not good.
Use a sharp
This'll hurt.
It's working!
Grendel.
Time for a new look.
Get going, Van!
Rapid onslaught.
A chance!
Take him out!
Okay. Innocent heal.
Keep your guard up.
Grant them life! Innocent
In
heal!
your debt.
You'll be sorry!
Go after you here.
Easy on them.
I'm going.
Laplace code.
Laplace code. Activate.
I'll back you up!
Not good.
Make it count.
I'll let
In my sight! I'll show you.
Gotcha!
Keep going.
Okay, he's been. Has he actually been slowed down? That's actually convenient.
Needn't go easy on them.
What's the matter, huh?
Okay.
Initiating drive.
Pluto's Nova.
Go easy on them.
Activating drive.
Damn it, I really wish this buff would last longer, huh?
What's the matter, huh?
We needn't go easy on them.
Howling Roar. We spike Rapid Onslaught.
Eat this! Not bad.
Placing shield.
Now or never!
Damn, he has so many turns. It's impossible to keep up.
Keep it up! It's working!
Zypha, activate!
Activating skill.
Please delay more! Yes, he got delayed enough.
Activating skill.
Here goes.
Okay, I gotta do it again. I cannot afford to mess around by having a melee unit like Shizuna around.
All you want.
Here we go, Mare.
Get going, Dan! Full boost! Don't hold back, Dan!
Okay, so let's see. Howling Roar. Savage Blade. Heavy Spike or Mortal Raid.
Take this!
Finished! Love it!
Oh. And the problem is his self-buff heals. That's just bad design, dude. That's just this DPS fucking check.
We needn't go easy on them. We needn't go easy on them.
Pressure him and move in!
Activating drive.
Let us proceed.
Have some more!
Keep going.
Okay. Is Van shielded right now? No.
All you want.
Keep it up! It's
All right.
Oh shit.
Let's get one.
I'll lend a hand.
Got activate. There. Capture, your turn.
Activating skill.
Here goes.
Oh my gosh, this guy. Fuck him.
Take him out.
What should I do? Grant them life. Innocent
I'm in your debt.
We'll take that.
Dare I try it?
Please.
Take the risk. Fuck, I don't have a strength buff on me, so but whatever.
Take him out.
It's a crit bonus, so I'll take it.
I'll lend a hand.
Got you. You're screwed now.
Boost gauge limiter removed. I'll lend a hand.
Okay, I think I got it. I think as long as Katra uses his zero cast buff, it'll work.
You're screwed now.
Plus, the damage multiplier is kind of high anyways. It works out.
More. I can't get enough.
Oh, that was close. Seriously. His speed's ridiculous.
I leveled up.
What'd you expect?
Too easy. What? Now.
It's over.
We did it!
Exceptional work. You managed to break the artifact's core.
That really was a hell of a show.
Well, of course. I did promise as much, and I even recreated Golden Blood's climax just for you.
Didn't see that coming at all.
What's going on?
Wait, is this? It's just like what happened to Ida.
You are one captivating gal, you know that? It's like you were commanding my attention in that fight. And in the movie I saw last night.
Wait, you went to the movies? Did you actually go to see Golden?
Victory is yours. You said you'd bring me to my knees, and you did just that. The path to Dantes is open. He's all that remains now. Melchior will just be there as a witness. Let's hope you could stand up to the boss's fear. Or else your legs might give out from under you.
If you really did go to see it, you could have at least shared your impressions with me.
Guess that's one mystery that'll stay forever unsolved.
But at the very least, he seemed satisfied as he passed somehow.
Yeah, maybe you managed to fill some of that empty heart of his right at the end.
One can only hope. All right, I'm done stealing the spotlight. I'll hand over the reins to the rest of you. Oh, but I'm not planning on slacking off now. I may be a temp employee, but I'm still gonna give this my all.
Naturally. I expect nothing less from all my employees, temp or perm. The next fight will be our last. Then this madness will finally be behind us. Get ready, everyone. We're gonna go in there and make Dantes pay for all his crimes.
Very well.
.320 speed, yeah, and I only have like 1/3 of that. Real fair. You know, this game, now it's just turning into Abyss mode in some ways. Maybe it doesn't hit quite as hard, but the enemies are still moving pretty fast. Serum powder or capsule.
Oh, these figures look excellent.
Is that the throne room?
Well, Catra.
Guess it's about time we wrap this up.
Right, let's gun for it.
Welcome to my humble abode.
And here I was thinking that Arioch would wipe the floor with you, but you did that to him.
And we're gonna do the same to Dantes.
You better stay out of our way, Melchior.
Of course. Just pretend like I'm invisible. I will merely serve as an idle spectator. I wouldn't dream of spoiling the boss's big moment. Though I do wish I could join in on the fun. I'd love to grab the neck of that wretched vermin who called that airship and give a nice long squeeze.
Worry not, Melchior. The passengers will have the distinct honor of witnessing their homes, families, and friends explode before their very eyes. All they can do is watch helplessly from above as their former lives go up in flames. I can hardly imagine a more perfect gift of fear.
You bastard. Does your wickedness know no bounds?
We didn't come here to chat the night away, asshole. We came here to beat the shit out of you. Are you just gonna sit on that dumbass throne and hurl cheap taunt after cheap taunt?
No. We will hold our battle momentarily. And after the victor is determined, the final judgment will be passed.
There's the nuclear weapon.
So that's what it looks like.
It is still incomplete, so there is no need to fear too much. It cannot be detonated. Well, at least not without this key.
That's the sword we saw in Dingo's video. Just the sight of it is sending chills down my spine.
Not surprising. It is a deadly blade. It's holy and demonic in nature. Its existence was a closely guarded secret of the royal family of Calvard. After the kingdom fell, the church attempted to recover it, but no trace of it was ever found. So how in the goddess's name did you come into possession of a Peyron, the sword of divine darkness?
So that is what it's called.
Wait, why are we only hearing about this now?
This sword has become something of a legend. I understand why you are shocked to see this in my hands. Allow me to enlighten you. This very blade was passed down to me. I had the right of its inheritance. I was born by the name of Gerard Eldarion. I am a descendant of the royalty that once ruled Calvard. Therefore, both it and the throne are rightfully mine. You must be curious as to how a descendant of the royal family still lives and stands before you. That is because I was taken into the care of a cult that is now extinct.
The DG cult. They were one of the groups that went on to become the Gardens after spreading chaos across the Republic.
Oh boy, the Oathbreaker must have spilled the tea on that. Yes, the Gardens can trace its roots back to the cult, as well as the Order of the Moonlight Horse, which he and I once belonged to. Then he ran off to the Society with the Golden Butterfly and another ex-member, leaving 7-year-old me in the dust all the while. But he did tell me I could make my very own garden of killers. And oh, did I very much enjoy doing so. As a result of my efforts, I met the Emperor, herded the remnants of the cult, became acquainted with Arioch and Olympia.
But does that mean he might have come in contact with Joachim?
And most important of all, found our wonderful boss shortly after he assumed control of Armada. I met a descendant of Calvardian royalty and a former high priest of the DG cult. How could I perceive it as anything but a fortuitous twist of fate?
So what exactly are you all trying to accomplish here?
Are you attempting to restore the Republic's monarchy? Or are you following in the footsteps of the cult?
Neither. I care nothing for the country's revolution 100 years ago, nor do I care about the increasing number of immigrants welcomed through its doors. And I will not leech off the teachings of the cult like a parasite, as my parents once did. I'm afraid those things bring me no fulfillment whatsoever. I am not the kind of man who obsesses over past glories, nor do I desire to rebel against the goddess. Everything that drives a human being to action, friendship, work, envy, love, all of it holds no meaning, just an endless source of frivolity and tedium. So I sought a diversion, a reprieve from this vapid world. And I found just the answer I was looking for. The ultimate source of reprieve. Fear. You cannot deny that our neighbors in the Erebonian Empire prospered greatly as a result of conflict. And much like conflict, fear is a fundamental component of human nature. Life, death, order, and chaos can only exist because of fear. It is at the heart of everything, the foundation upon which all else exists. Once I learned that, I began my lifelong pursuit to seek out fear in its purest form and instill it in everyone.
You're one sick piece of shit, you know that?
So that's why you were drawn to the concept of nuclear weapons. And you got Professor Callahan wrapped up in your web of lies.
Indeed, and he created a wondrous work of art. But alas, it just isn't good enough on its own. As a weapon, it's too unstable, and it won't leave a permanent mark on the world, even if we were to take the lives of everyone in this city. People will be dismayed for a time, but like with the Salt Pail and Retributive Tower incidents, they will forget and move on. And that is what led me to the idea of this carnival. It is the birthplace for the ultimate fear, one that will fester inside every human being for the rest of their lives. Now, I grow weary of idle chatter. Shall we begin our duel to the death?
Sounds good to me. You are so going down!
This'll be tough, but we can't afford to lose.
We also can't afford to be reckless. I'm almost certain he's up to something.
True, but we've still got to pull out all the stops against him, or we're done for.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm going full throttle from the get-go. Mayor!
Mayor to the rescue! Okay, Van. Hope you're ready to...
Better than Nightmare. Hopefully this one just has infinite duration, otherwise I'm fucked. Because I can't afford to have Van go into downtime for too long.
Huh? Yeah. Ready to go!
Okay. Sharkswell. The Grendel's all yours!
If I had the Grendel figured out, what's going on?
Ah, there it is. I was wondering if you would pull the same trick again. So that must be your nightmare, then.
What just...
Something's interfering with her AI.
Bear, snap out of it!
No! This is all wrong! This isn't who I am! This isn't me!
Oh no, we're gonna lose Grendel?
She vanished.
The hell did you do to her?
What's wrong? You still have your restraints, do you not? You should focus less on her and more on the battle at hand. I wonder how this will play out. Will I fall prey to your nightmare? Or will you be consumed by my fear?
Let's go!
All right. Let's see just what you can do.
Why are you all the way in the back? Why are you number 6 in the turn order? I don't like this. I can cast fast enough, but this is still unfavorable. I'm just gonna like slowly back away with everyone and hope Van takes all the aggro.
Shroud. Time to nothing. Keep going.
Okay. Deal force.
Take the heat.
Activating drive.
Everyone get the shield.
A chance! Now's your chance to boost!
I hope he just focuses on the R2. Oh man, look at his health. It's insane.
Move in!
Bro. We're not winning this shit.
Make it count!
We needn't go easy on them.
Seriously, Van, what the fuck is with your speed? Wait, what? Wait, why are you number 3 now? What the hell?
Move in!
Weird. Wait, what? Did I misread the fucking turn order? Weird. I could have sworn Van was gonna move. I don't know.
We needn't go easy on them.
Yeah, let's just use a Karak wave.
There!
I'm just gonna hop behind you real quick and hope this lasts forever. Because I cannot afford downtime.
Can't take
heat up. Oblivion Fist slow. Okay, but I better use a regular attack to get some CP back. Or can I afford a... Limited Blaster.
Pathetic. Here goes. Pathetic. Take pathetic. You're gone. Pathetic. Pierce. Abaddon.
That's a lot, even with my guarding. Fuck you.
Yes!
Activating skill. Dispatching shield.
Oh, hell. He just moves again.
I won't lose.
Bro. I should have put a speed buff on her.
We needn't go easy on them.
How long does this hate buff last?
Expectations.
Initiating drive. Keep it up.
Okay. See ya, Ray.
Activating drive.
La Forte.
Go easy on them.
On your knees.
Okay, in that case, I think I'm just gonna... I have two stacks of hate, so... I have 3 stacks of hate, so that means I can use Regal Beat Down twice. Wait, I can chain this Regal beatdown in the whole thing, so it might actually be better to do it like that, huh? Yes.
Make it count.
Okay, where's my fucking hit point absorbing one?
So much for expectations.
Okay.
We needn't go here.
Oh, it's always changed to the end.
You're screwed now!
You know what to do, Anya!
Activating skill.
I've seen better.
Okay, I'm glad this lasts so long.
Got you!
Stunned? Fuck you.
Ketra! Activating skill. Here goes.
Oh, nice. He's been delayed quite a bit. Maybe I should consider... Do I have enough time for Aegis Shield? I have enough time. I'm just gonna stick one on you. Fuck it. I have a feeling you're gonna need it more than us.
Initiating drive.
You're right in his line of fire after all.
Pressure him and move in!
Okay, Obsidian Ray again.
I am the shadow. Infernal Hades Blade!
Nice defense down. Just gonna do this.
Make it count.
Let's see. Howling Roar. Let's see. I can't really do a whole lot like this. Just use double rapid onslaught.
Pathetic. There we go. Now we're talking.
There.
It's go time!
Okay. How much?
Make it count.
Ideal force.
Easy on them.
Zytha, activate!
There.
Activating skill.
Cower before me!
Oh, I hope I survive it through my shields.
Know me as a pandemonium ruler!
Here's our chance.
Oh, I survived it. Oh man, but if he does that again, I don't know, man.
Take him out!
Of course, man. Okay. Just gonna do this and just keep nuking away. I'm so glad this is permanent. This actually makes it easier in some ways than the previous fight. Oh, why did we give it a 0-turn bonus like fucking Grendel? Why? Why? Why does this game have such an evil sense of humor?
Zytha, activate!
Okay. Well, I guess I better start using my heals.
Pressure him and move in!
Okay.
Make it count.
Let's see. Savage Blade. Then.
So much for expectations.
Res down twice, yeah. Shielded.
Pierce! Abaddon nail!
There!
Here goes.
Damn it, didn't proc. Well, that sucks.
Take him out! There!
Thanks.
Just in case.
Stop right there! That's far enough!
I see you can hold your own well enough.
Pressure him and move in!
Okay, Obsidian Ray.
Go easy on them. Forgive me.
Pathetic.
You're a fiendish one.
Okay. Let's see. Hit point absorption.
Take him out!
Rapid onslaught.
Lead the way,
Regal
princess.
beatdown.
Here comes. Pathetic. Got you. You're screwed now.
Yeah! Petra! Activating skill.
Pathetic.
This is the final blow! Seriously, that was so much easier in Arioch. Arioch actually killed me in my first attempt.
You're screwed now.
He doesn't have any self-healing buffs either. Seriously. I think Arioch should have been the leader of Armada.
Is that all?
I won't stop here.
And again, it is partially due to me having permanent Grendel, so maybe that's not entirely true.
Is that all your precious nightmare can do? How pathetic. Surveillance system, adjust parameters. Set the game's end time to exactly 3 minutes from now. Once the timer hits 0, throw a Peyron and I against the bomb.
Oh no!
Not good.
Didn't see that coming.
You dare mock me?
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Somehow normal mode Van came in clutch.
I was right all along. I found it. Seems my work here is now done.
He's got plans even after he dies? Damn.
Van! Are you alright?
Seriously, that was an insane display of swordsmanship right there. That kind of reminded me of when Alfin from Tales of Arise managed to get through Volron's attack and just stab him by using his dual wielding technique. Though here, Van only needed one blade. Yeah, even though he's supposed to be weaker in normal mode, I guess having a long weapon does have its advantages too.
I'll see to you right away.
Don't worry. My injuries aren't that bad.
Unfortunately, if this is anything like Volron, he might survive anyways, just because.
Nothing like what he has. Didn't really have much of a choice at the end there.
Of course you didn't!
That was self-defense, pure and simple. Son of a bitch practically held a gun to our heads.
Or rare nuke.
Yeah, if you didn't do that, he would have killed us and all of the people in Oracion.
The final boss, Dantes, has been defeated. Zone clear.
Dantes is like someone who took a tabletop game way too seriously and wanted to get everyone in the world involved, huh? since he's using terms like final boss. Also, I feel like would Chizuna with Spirit Unification be able to finish off Dantes? Probably.
Congratulations, Team Arkride Solutions. You have won the game.
But she's not guaranteed to show up here, so I guess they have to have Van do it. And she claims her version is worse than Reen's, so maybe has lower duration, might not be as reliable.
Don't worry. It'll take more than a little fall to detonate it.
So it's finally over, right?
I believe so. The game at least is fit.
That's right. This marks the end of the greatest party in history.
Is Melchior gonna detonate a bomb anyways?
Ah, even in death, you shine so beautifully, boss. You died with the grace of an angel. But you were also as selfish as a devil till your dying breath. How could you walk the road to hell by yourself and leave me to wallow in misery? Though I suppose that's part of why I fell for you in the first place.
You're free to join him any time, bud.
The jig is up, Melchior. We beat your stupid game, and your organization is toast. Why don't you surrender and come quietly?
That sword only answers to those it deems worthy. You will not be able to use it to detonate the bomb.
Of course. That was never in the cards. But I figure I can whip up a nice little fireworks show to commemorate the life of my dear boss.
Explosive artifacts!
I scattered them all throughout the palace, just in case it all shook out like this. If you wish to make it out alive, you better get moving. I hope to see you alive and well at our next meeting. Adieu!
Why plant them directly into his own boss?
Damn it!
We've got to book it! Let's go!
We gotta grab the Genesis and the bomb!
Right!
You can leave that to me.
Thank you.
Just a big guy carrying a big nuke.
It's Arioch's armor!
I thought we broke his armor!
But there isn't anyone inside!
The Fangs of Rahu has a mind of its own. It craves fresh sacrifices, and it will get what it desires, master or no master.
What? You're pulling my leg, right?
It's not going to let us past, is it?
We really don't got time for this shit right now.
Then we'll deal with it for you.
Oh!
Impeccable timing, you two.
We came as soon as we heard the game was over.
Collecting artifacts is kind of our thing. So, you can leave this to us.
Oh, wait! But this place is about to collapse!
Don't worry. We have an escape route already laid out.
You have our thanks, but don't dawdle in this place for long.
Not another step! It's payback time, Fangs of Rahu. Let's do this, Leon!
Right.
Searing seal of mine, shining from the abyss.
Glacial seal of mine, shining from the abyss.
That's where we came in from!
How do we get out now?
Over there!
There's fire here, too! Ugh, where's the convenient exit when you need it?
This way'll do. It leads to the watchtower on the castle walls. All right, you guys. Get ready to jump!
Jump?
What? You're insane!
Oh no!
Glad they didn't have a timed escape sequence for us, because I'd probably fail it by accidentally pressing a turbo at the wrong time and running out my time quicker than I should have. Cool people don't look at explosions!
Alive, aren't we? I think so.
Why in the hell did you think that was a good idea? You some kind of maniac.
Maniac or not, we're alive, so yeah, I think it was a solid plan.
My attempt to soften our landing with shards proved successful.
I wish you remembered that some of us aren't the athletic type.
That was awesome! It felt like we were acting out the climax of a movie or something.
As long as everyone is alive and well, I won't complain.
It's finally over.
Yeah, we've closed the books on this case. Though we still have plenty of work ahead of us, and the lives Almada stole will never be returned.
And Melchior might be up to something in the future.
But I think we've paid back the debt we owed those people, and then some. For now, that's good enough for me.
I was finally able to avenge my bros.
Yeah, I hope Ida's smiling from up above.
Maybe the people of Basel can rest easy now.
Oh, hey you guys!
Is everyone okay?
Wait, aren't there still a bunch of smaller nukes everywhere that we need to recover?
It looks like they're all in one piece at least.
Renne! Elaine! Marielle!
Here comes the welcome wagon.
Wait, what happened to Shizuna and Kurogane? They were just here a moment ago.
Disappeared the moment they finished their job. That's Shinobi for you.
It's been a while since I had that much fun. And if we take the timetable of our main contract into account, I'd say this wild ride's barely gotten started.
Indeed. Everything hinges on the President's future orders.
So that's their client.
We have disposed of the boat and can retreat at any time.
Okay then, let's skedaddle. See you around, Spriggan.
He didn't do half bad for a dropout.
I'm afraid I'll require a little more proof before I accept that he is worthy of our time and trust. Anyway, what should we do from here? We were unable to recover those artifacts.
Ugh, don't remind me. Guess I ought to hit up the CID's chief and see what our next move is.
I suppose we can call this a job well done.
Indeed. We met all of the objectives that were issued to us by the President. However, our main AI's predicted danger level remains the same.
It should have changed by now, but it's still showing as yellow. We must remain vigilant as we wait for the grand reveal next month.
They already know about Melchior's next move?
Most of our primary objectives have been accomplished. However, I regret to inform you that the Overseer of the Thorns managed to escape. I must also apologize about the matter related to the Dark Blue Core. We have already begun pursuit of the former target, and we will expand our search radius for the latter.
Dark blue core? That's not referring to the bomb, is it?
Everything will be taken care of, Captain.
Okay, chapter 5 end.
Those are impressive results.
AA?
Update your rank.
Okay. Chronos' armor, I'll probably put that on Van for the sake of his tanking role.
Can't complain with that.
This was inevitable.
Okay, now just Bear Guard. But does he really need it since he's already so tanky? And I don't really use him anyways. Yeah, Judith has surprisingly good magic stats, so she can get into the party pretty easily and maybe even debuff the enemy if they try anything. Or I'll cancel them rather. Wait, Kurogane, why are you still here? You're not part of... Kurogane and Shizuna are still in the save file for some reason. It had been 8 days since the events of Oracion came to a close. After the crisis was resolved, it was announced that the explosion at Vashtar Palace and Kray's destruction were the work of Almada. However, as if to quell any unease, it was also promptly announced that Almada was no more thanks to the CID and a number of external collaborators. With the last remaining nuclear device being recovered, the state of emergency around Edith was lifted the next day. I really hope they found all the nukes. This happened in tandem with fervent reports that the CEOs of the Quincy Company and the ETWS had been formally arrested. This was a shock to many. The Quincy Company's products were beloved across the continent, and ETWS vehicles were seen as a major status symbol. It was almost unfathomable that both men had been blackmailed into funding a terrorist organization. Blackmailed? The Quincy Company CEO being the father of a famous A-rank bracer added much to much of the discussion as well. However, as his daughter personally led the charge on his arrest, the general public sentiment was one of compassion and concern. And her attempt to turn in her bracer badge was summarily rejected by the guild's headquarters in Le Mans. Guess you weren't going to become a part-timer. Well, it will be pretty difficult to get EOTM with so many people anyways. Calvard's economy, which had been briefly thrown into disarray by a state of emergency, was quick to return to relative normality. Yet some things would never return. The impending end of operations continued to emit a small degree of unease among the populace. Still, this and the culmination of events had no ill effect on President Gramhart's approval rating. Indeed, they only served to increase it. His office stated that a memorial service for Cray would be held during December 1st Revolution Festival. Following that would be quite the reveal. The Calvard military's newest weapon would be on display, a symbol of the country overcoming its grief and moving forward with great strength. Basically, so their assault frame... Zycraze.
So that's that, huh?
Yeah, well, Melchior's still on the run, which does bug me. But the authorities in the guild have taken out all their bases and secured any routes that could be used to flee the country. Their partners in crime are being taken care of too, right?
Indeed, the Gralsritter and Iscariot have put aside their differences for now to pursue the gardens. Several Jaegers, including those of Ikaruga, and even the Society have also been working toward that end.
Meanwhile, Heiue and Marduk spearheaded the effort to expose all of Almada's connections. I believe their findings, which reveal a number of associates, have since been sold to the CID.
That's quite a lot.
Man, Gen and Sao never miss a beat.
Abby and the rest of our people have been hard at work with Eisenshield too.
As for the nuclear weapon, we don't need to worry about that either. Professor Hamilton and the other disciples supervised its disassembly, so it's no longer a threat. Professor Callahan isn't believed to have made any more, and the Mafia won't be capable of making more themselves anytime soon.
Even if the one sword capable of detonating them was still in their possession, they would still need a device to be detonated. I might add that Calvard is aiding the Congregation for the Sacraments in going through and clearing the rubble that was once Vashtar Palace. They expect to have finished the task and found that sword together with the halberd and armor artifacts by mid-next month.
None of them can be used by anyone but their rightful owner anyway, right? I guess once that's wrapped up, we'll be able to say this whole thing's well and truly over.
I suppose so, yes. To think we've persevered through so much.
We sure have.
I'm still worried about Melchior, though. Just to me, it's strange how no one seems to have any idea where he is.
I still can't believe what he did to his own boss. I don't know if I'll ever be able to understand how that guy thinks. Not that I want to.
Psychopath does psychopathic things. News at 11. Just how it is. I wish I could have taken revenge on the last asshole responsible for my bro's deaths, but can't win them all, I guess.
Yeah, we're gonna have to leave that one to the Oathbreakers people. They say you gotta fight poison with poison. Now it's time to see if he'll live up to that old saying.
Right, but at least now, the world can finally be at ease.
Jinxing us so hard. Agnes, are you still feeling guilty that you couldn't stop it all from happening? I am, but I'm also trying to tell myself that I did everything that I could, including for the children of Oracion. Even if I can't help but feel like I put a lot of people out for nothing. That's not true at all. Perhaps there may be some who would see your actions as self-righteous, but I believe they were meaningful. Of course they were, and I'm not in the business of telling my assistants what's right and wrong either. You did what you believed was right. That's good enough for me. So you got my thanks too. Well, you're welcome, but I couldn't have done any of it without a lot of help from others. Not everything had a happy conclusion, since Elaine's father ended up being arrested. But I'm still so glad that we're all able to gather like this again. Yeah. Me too. Our foes were a terrifying force to be reckoned with, but for everyone's cooperation we triumphed. But there's still other Genesis out there, right? You deserve a lot of praise yourself, you know? Thinking back, there were a lot of times when I don't know what we would have done without you. We owe so much to the goddess, or maybe to our chief having the devil's own luck. Heck, could be. Either that or because I made Lady Luck my bitch. What does that mean? Will you stop that? You really can't help yourself, can you? Sigh. Huh. So now we have 6 Genesis in our possession. But Melchior probably has 2. I doubt I could have ever gotten this far without all of you, so thank you. We were happy to help. That just leaves 2 now, though, right? There were supposed to be 8 in all, so that should be the case. Professor Hamilton has been looking into where they could be, but nothing's come up so far. None of them haven't discovered any of Almada's bases or the garden's hideouts either. I'm sure they'll turn up eventually, just gotta keep looking.
So, now that we've dealt with Almada, things should be back to business as usual before long. There's still gonna be plenty on our plates, especially in the short term. But it's about time you guys started thinking about whether or not you want to keep working here.
Fan. I suppose it is getting to be that time. The way things are going, my primary task will be complete before much longer. I've still got other things I want to do here in the capital, at least. And hey, I'm not even employed here. Wasn't really talking to you, but since you seem so dead set against being here anyway, why not go home already? Well, I would, but the paparazzi are such a headache, and the food here is so good. I get that they're a hassle, but come on, they have to have given up on your story by now. And Nina seems worried about you, so even if you don't go see your family, you should still go back to your old place. I will, eventually. Where are you, my mother? Perhaps you should discuss the situation with the owner of your apartment. I was talking to you, though. What? They're still covering all the trouble Almada caused, but I doubt that'll last more than a month. So unless I start taking on more subcontracted jobs, I'm not going to need to pay out for any assistance anymore, or have the budget to do it. Van. But I plan to find those last 2 Genesis, but it's gotta be on the side while I do our work from here on. So while a helping hand when I'm swamped would be nice, it's all I'm gonna need you for. Besides, you're gonna be loaded up with student council work for a good while after next month rolls around. That's true, but what kind of work? Oh, there's going to be some big event taking place at Agnes' school in a few months. There's no need to hurry them into a decision. As you said, you still intend to help deal with the aftermath of Almada's actions. I will remain here to assist you with that as well, and the more we have on our side, the better. We need our mages, or we aren't going to win any battles going forward, even with Grendel. You're not wrong there.
I just wanted to give you guys a heads up that you should be thinking about this stuff. The Revolution Festival's in 3 days, and we're going to be drowning in work until then for sure. Been a while since we could focus on 4 SPGs and Edith, so hope you're ready to dive in soon as breakfast is done.
Finale for you upon your return. I'll meet you guys back here at 10:30. What are you gonna be up to in the meantime, Agnes? Oh, not much. I do have something that I need to do, though. I think I should take care of a software update that needs installing now, actually. Version 3.6.2 of the Kitty engine that was released last night. I was thinking the same thing. I'll just get going for now, then. Until later. So she pushed an update, huh? Her ex-kitty sure keeps herself busy. And I just know her workload in Oracion must have been nuts, too. This is for the best, I think.
Yeah, just tell me what you want.
She hasn't done anything out of the ordinary since Oracion. There's still a lot of mysteries to be solved about both her and the Grendel. But those have got nothing to do with the others, not even Agnes.
Right all along. I found it. Seems my work here is now done.
Was he after the Grendel's power all along? Still, maybe Master was right that I laid that on them out of nowhere. There's still time until we need to head out. Why don't I go check on them? Thanks for tuning in to this Let's Play of Trails Through Daybreak. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, and or hit the bell icon.